Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the first episode of Prediction Show. Today's topic is the NBA. As you know, I love the NBA, Miami Heat. You'll see why I'm wearing the Miami Heat hat in just a moment. So, this year, my predictions. Who's going to make it to the Western Conference and the Eastern Conference Finals? I think the Miami Heat and the Indiana Pacers in the Eastern Conference Finals. I know that's sort of like a broken record, but I believe it's true, and I'll tell you what my prediction is for that. My Western Conference Finals, I have the Oklahoma City Thunder and the Houston Rockets. Now, who will be the MVP of the year? The MVP of the year will be, LeBron James. I'm sorry, I have to say it. I'm actually honest with you. I'm being honest. Just because I'm wearing a Miami Heat hat doesn't mean I'm choosing LeBron. I'm choosing LeBron James because I feel like he's better than Kevin Durant this year. I feel like he's been more of a team player this year. I don't care about the little stretch that he had without Russell Westbrook because to me, that didn't matter worth 2 cents once Westbrook came back. And now he is back. You see where Kevin Durant is now. So, another thing going on. Sixth man of the year. I think it's going to be Vince Carter of the Dallas Mavericks. Now, defensive player of the year. I think it will probably be LeBron James. I'm sorry. Now, finally, who do I think will win the Eastern Conference Finals and the Western Conference Finals? Well, Eastern Conference Finals will be won by Miami in 6 games. It will start off in Indiana. Miami will win one of the first 2. Miami then takes the next 2 in Miami by very close margins. So they're up 3-1. But then Pacers come back in, then Pacers come back in Indiana. They win their game, but then Miami closes them out in Miami, avoiding a Game 7. And so the Miami Heat represent the East. Now, for the Western side, I think the Thunder end up, let's see here. I believe the first 2 games in OKC, I believe one will go to Houston, probably game number 1. The next 2 games, I believe they're going to split those as well. So coming back to OKC, they are now 2-2. And game number 5, I believe that the Thunder get it done to lead the series 3-2. In Houston, Thunder get it done 4-2 to win the final 3 games of the series after going down 2-1. Now, so East-West in the finals, Heat against the Thunder. I believe that the Heat will three-peat this year as champions. The reason I'm saying that is because I believe the Heat are just better. We've seen how they play the Oklahoma City Thunder. I believe that LeBron James will step up big time. I believe Wade will show us a side that we've never seen even in the 2006 NBA Finals. And I also believe that games number 1 and 2, Thunder, obviously, if they have the better record, it will be in OKC. So let's just go ahead and say it's in OKC. OKC wins one of the first 2, probably the first one with Miami bouncing back in the second one. Then we head to Miami for 3 games. So let's say Miami wins 2 out of the next 3, I'm guessing. That'll put them up 3-1. 3-2. Then heading back to OKC, Oklahoma City Thunder. They're leading late, but the Miami Heat come back and win game number 6 to winning 6 games and beat the Thunder. Now that's out of the way, and now we got our awards and everything done. My next part is going to be about what I think will happen to LeBron James next year and what I think will happen to Carmelo Anthony. And here's some options for LeBron James. Obviously going to LA, yeah, that's cool, but they already have some players there. They obviously don't really care about LeBron James. Can he go to New York? With Phil Jackson, that's intriguing, but no. Will he go to Chicago? That's the most intriguing thing to me. Cleveland, I don't care what people say. He's not going back to Cleveland. That atrocity, that mess. He's not going to go with Kyrie Irving because those two, I think that he has a better relationship with Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh especially. No, but, and also LeBron James, Chicago is probably the most intriguing place to go because Chicago is incredible. They have Derrick Rose, they have Joakim Noah, they have Carlos Boozer, they have Jimmy Butler, and the only guy missing is LeBron James because they obviously are going to get rid of Luol Deng if they haven't already done so. I have forgotten. So, I think LeBron, that'll be an intriguing matchup, but I think in the end, he stays with Miami. The person I think may be leaving, possibly Chris Bosh. He'll probably be the only person that has a chance of leaving. I think Mario Chalmers will stay. I think Greg Oden will become their starting center. I think Chris Bosh will be the 4 position. Number 3 will be the always versatile LeBron James. Number 2, Dwayne Wade. And the number 1 position there will be Mario Chalmers, backed up by Norris Cole, respectively. In New York, I think Carmelo Anthony will leave. I think he ends up taking his talents to an unexpected place. I don't think he goes to LA. I think he either goes to Chicago, Cleveland, or somewhere, or we may see somebody else pop up in the mix. That's where I think Carmelo Anthony will go. I don't think he stays in New York. I'm sorry, I just don't. From what I've heard from Stephen A. Smith and his close sources, I believe that Melo will leave New York. But like I said, LeBron James will stay in Miami. That's my bold predictions for next year. That's my bold prediction for the show. And my other bold prediction is I'm saying goodbye. Peace. Oh, yay. I got one correct.